Basic data concepts. In today's digital world, data is everywhere and plays an important role in our daily life. Understanding data and how it is used helps us make better decisions in today's information-based society. Where data is used: taking attendance, sending messages, checking weather, watching videos, using fitness apps. What is data? Data equals raw facts and information. When data is processed, it becomes useful information. Examples of data: number of friends, weather report, exam marks, list of books. Why data is important: helps to understand situations, helps to compare information, helps to make better decisions. Importance of data in daily lives. Decision making. Data shows patterns and results, helps find problems and improvements, gives accurate and reliable decisions. Business growth. Data helps understand customer needs, improves products, increases profit. Scientific research. Data is used to study and experiment, helps find patterns and correct results, important for new discoveries. Cybersecurity. Data helps find threats and problems, protects systems from attacks, improves safety. Personalized experience. Apps use data to show what you like, gives better suggestions, shopping, music. Types of data. Data comes in different forms: numbers, text, pictures, videos, and sounds. Each type of data has its own meaning and use. Numerical data, numbers and values, made up of numbers, used for counting and measuring. Examples: counting objects, measuring length, doing calculations, using numbers for counting in maths. Text data, words and sentences, made of letters, words, and sentences, used to write and communicate. Examples: names, list of names, address, messages or letters. Image data, pictures and visuals, made of pictures, drawings, photos, helps to see and understand easily. Examples: photo of a pet, emojis, picture of fruits, collection of images. Video data, moving visuals, made of moving pictures, sometimes with sound, helps to see actions clearly. Examples: movie, CCTV footage, video clips, online meetings. Sound data, audio and voice, made of sounds, speech, and music, helps us hear and understand sounds. Examples: voice recording, music, school bell sound, talking, communication. Collecting data means gathering information, sources, people, surveys, questions, books, reading information, internet, online search, instruments, thermometer, clock, scale. Examples of data collection: counting plants in school, asking classmates questions, survey, measuring plant growth every week, used to learn and compare information. Organizing data means arranging and sorting data, makes data easy to understand and use, helps in finding and saving information safely. Organizing data, systematic way, steps, classification, right pointing arrow group similar data. Structuring, right pointing arrow arrange in folders or tables. Labeling, right pointing arrow give clear names. Storage, right pointing arrow save safely. Organizing data. Example. Images saved randomly on desktop. Hard to find needed image. After organizing, it becomes easy to find. Representing data. Data is shown using tables and charts. Makes data easy to understand. Charts help in comparing data visually. Using tables. Data is arranged in rows and columns. Helps to read and find information easily. Benefits of tables. Shows clear and exact information. Helps in organizing data properly. Example. Family table. Data is arranged with family member. Food item. Drink item. Using charts for data presentation. Charts show numbers in picture form. Helps to see patterns and compare easily. Data is shown on x-axis, categories. Data is shown on y-axis, values, numbers. Types of charts. Bar chart, line graph, pie chart, pictogram. Bar charts. Use bars, vertical or horizontal. Bar height shows the value, number. Uses. Compare different items easily. Bar charts. Example, lemonade sales. Pictograms. Use pictures or symbols to show data. Makes data fun and easy to understand. Main parts, components. Title. Right pointing arrow tells what the data is about. Key. Right pointing arrow explains what each picture means. Same pictures are used equally. Benefits. Easy for small data. Simple and attractive to read. Pictograms. Example, tree plantation. Points to remember. Data is information like numbers, words, pictures, or sounds. Data helps us understand things and make decisions. Types of data. Numerical, numbers, text, words, image, pictures, audio, sound. Data is collected from surveys, observations, schools, hospitals, weather reports. Data is arranged in rows and columns. Tables. Data can be shown using tables. Bar charts. Pictograms.